Frodo Baggins in The Lord of the Rings is a classic example of the castaway. He starts as an ordinary hobbit, drawn into a journey far beyond anything he imagined. He is loyal, introspective, and devoted to his mission, but also emotionally vulnerable and at times naive. This scene perfectly captures the weight of his role. Surrounded by warriors and leaders, he is the last person anyone expects to take on this responsibility. Yet, despite his fear and uncertainty, he steps forward, proving that even the quietest characters can shape the course of a story. His journey is about more than carrying the ring. It's about carrying the burden of isolation, self-doubt, and the fear of failure. And like many castaways, he finds strength through the bonds he forms along the way. For our next character archetype, we have the Rebel. They thrive on independence, pushing boundaries and questioning authority at every turn. Rebels are energetic, street smart, and fearless, always chasing the next thrill. They are natural risk takers, capable and brave enough to get themselves out of trouble, but also quick-tempered and cynical enough to land in it in the first place. Rebels rarely work within the system. Instead, they bend the rules or break them to get what they want. And that's why they gravitate towards the seducer, who shares their knack for finding shortcuts, and the castaway, who understands what it's like to exist outside the norm. But the rebel has no patience for the leader's rigid authority or the professor's slow, methodical thinking. They prefer trial and error, trusting their instincts over tradition or science. You can see these traits in Game of Thrones, where Arya Stark's relentless independence, fighting skill, and rejection of societal norms make her a classic rebel. Meanwhile, Bronn embodies the street-smart, self-preserving side of the archetype, cynical, yet always capable of getting out of trouble. In Black Panther, Shuri challenges authority not with brute force, but with innovation, refusing to accept outdated traditions in Wakanda's leadership. Inception Saito thrives on risk, playing a high-stakes game with his life on the line, showing the rebel's thrill-seeking nature. And then there's Avengers Infinity War. Thor and Loki may be brothers, but they both embody the rebel in different ways. Thor barrels headfirst into danger, driven by courage and instinct, while Loki's cunning and disregard for rules, always looking for the next opportunity. And then finally, there's Fight Club's Tyler Durden, the ultimate rebel. He doesn't just push back against authority, he tears it down completely, forcing the narrator to see the world in a way he never imagined.